All right. Good afternoon. The regular meeting of the Bellflower City Council is called to order on Monday, October 9, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. for closed session. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Dutton. Councilmember Sanchez.
Here.
Oh, by the way, yeah.
Mayor Pro Tem Coops.
Here?
Mayor Santinez.
Here. Is there a motion to excuse the absence of Councilmember Dunn?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mayor Pro Tem Coop, seconded by Councilmember Sanchez to excuse the absence of Councilmember Danton. Without objection, that will be the order. Item number 3, Mr. Stewart.
2 items for closed session. First is Conference of Legal Counsel initiation of litigation. We have 1 case. Second is threat to public services or facilities and consultation with Captain Daniel Holguin, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department.
Are there any conflicts, recusals? Hearing none. There's no one here from the public to address the council. So with that, we will recess to closed session.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. It's nice to see a lot of faces tonight. Anyway, the regular meeting of the Bellflower City Council is called to order on Monday, October 9, 2023 at 7 p.m. To open session. We are reconvening from the closed session, and there's no reportable action taken during the closed session. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Dutton. Councilmember Sanchez.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Coops.
Here?
Mayor Santinez.
Here. Is there a motion to excuse the absence of Councilmember Dunn?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mayor Pro Tem Coops, seconded by Councilmember Sanchez to excuse the absence of Councilmember Danton. Without objection, that will be the order. Tonight's invocation will be led by myself in the absence of Councilmember Danton, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Joel Huckman, our Director of Public Safety. Please rise. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gift of life, the gift of family, the gift of community. We thank you for all the blessings that you have bestowed upon us. We're just so blessed. We thank you for giving us our dedicated staff. We thank you for giving us our first responders, members of our military. Please keep them safe as they keep us safe. We thank you also for giving us this wonderful community that's very supportive of the workings of the City Council and staff. We thank you also for this, for all the people who are here tonight to show their love for our newly appointed council member. As we gather tonight to discuss the business before us, please give us the wisdom, the courage, and the knowledge to decide what is good and best for our city. We ask this in your mighty name. Amen.
If you would please face the flag and join with me in saying, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That was a good one.
Thank you, Joel. I just can hear the difference if there's a lot of people in the audience during the flag salute. At this time, again, thank you so much for coming to this very joyous occasion. At this time, we'll now move on to the oath of office for council appointee Wendy Morse. The city clerk will administer the oath of office tonight, and would like to invite Wendy and Alan to be at the presentation area for the oath of office. Madam City Clerk, will you administer the oath of office for Mrs. Wendy Morse?
Hi, I, Wendy Morse, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion. That I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. And Mrs. Morris, if you can join us here on the dais. Again, on behalf of the City Council and the wonderful city, congratulations. And welcome to the City Council of Bellflower.
Thank you.
And take this opportunity to thank your crowd.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your support. I really love you guys. Thank you.
All right, so did someone take a picture of the audience tonight? Can someone take a photo? Because I need some evidence that when we need some assistance, I want to call on you guys, okay? So I want some proof that you're here tonight supporting Wendy. All right, very good. City Council announcements. Let me start off. Thank you, everyone who attended the State of the City presentation last Thursday. It was a good presentation. It was wonderful to share the tremendous progress we've made this past year and what is to come next year and the years to come. If you're unable to attend the event, a video presentation will be posted on the city's website within the next few weeks. For more information, please call 562-804-1424, extension 2267. Mayor Pro Tem Coops.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Southeast Los Angeles County Workforce Development Board is hosting a regional job fair at Apollo Park in Downey. That'll be held on Friday, October the 20th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Dress for success. Bring resumes and be prepared for a potential on-the-spot interview. For more information, please call 562-273-9919, extension 1402. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Dan. Councilmember Victor Sanchez.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening, Bellflower. The Bellflower Chamber of Commerce is hosting its 15th annual Trick or Treat on the Boulevard, Friday, October 27th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. There will be carnival games, vendors, a costume contest, and more. The Chamber also invites businesses, service clubs, and the community to join their next monthly morning mingle, which will take place Tuesday, October 31st from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the Chamber office located at 16730 Bellflower Boulevard. Additional information, please call the Bellflower Chamber of Commerce at 562-867-1744. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Victor. And at this time, I'd like to call on Council Member. Sounds good, huh? Council Member Wendy Morse for her first public announcement.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, the City of Bellflower is hosting a photo contest, which will provide an opportunity for photographers of all skill levels to share their perspective of the Bellflower community and culture. Amateur and professional photographers are encouraged to enter. The contest is open to Bellflower residents only, and all photos must be of locations within Bellflower city limits taken in September or October of 2023. The contest closes November 1, 2023 at 4 p.m. For more information, please call 562-804-1424, extension 2103, or visit www.bellflower.org. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. Tonight we have two presentations. The first one is the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And tonight, receiving that proclamation is Mrs. Carol Sullivan Miller. And also the second presentation is for the Filipino American Month. And receiving the proclamation is Mrs. Arlene Neri Whitney. So can I invite you to the presentation? We start off with Mrs. Miller. Whenever I see Carol, I kind of tend to sing. Oh, Carol, I'm like a fool. Just kidding. Tonight we are recognizing the month of October as the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Carol is a survivor. She is an advocate of breast cancer awareness, and she leads off the Relay for Life every year. Oh, well, I must have missed the last one. Okay. As far as I can remember, you lead off. You lead off. Many years. Okay, let's leave it at that. So I want to read this proclamation upon the request of Mayor Pro Tem Coops. I read the whole thing. This, in appreciation, the City of Bellflower proclaims Breast Cancer Awareness Month, whereas October 23rd marks 38 years that the National Breast Cancer Awareness Month has educated women about early breast cancer detection, diagnosis, and treatment. And whereas, this is very important, 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. So it's kind of very sobering statistics. And whereas when breast cancer detected early and it is localized state, the 5-year survival rate for women is 99%. Whereas the awareness campaign is remembering those who have lost their fight against breast cancer, standing with those who remember their loved ones and continuing to support our nation's advocates. And we are renewing our commitment of prevention, detection, and treatment of breast cancer. The American Cancer Society has researched endlessly for a cure through vital research and has the mammoth task of educating our community and all Americans of the risk of breast cancer. Now, therefore, I, Sunny R. Santa Ynez, Mayor of City of Bellflower, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2023 as Breast Cancer Awareness Month and ask all Bellflower citizens to join this worthwhile cause to celebrate successes and memorialize lost battles. So signed, Mayor Sunny R. Santa Ynez, Mayor Pro Tem Dan Coops, Councilmember Ray Danton, Councilmember Wendy Morris, Councilmember Victor A. Sanchez. So Carol, on behalf of the city, I'd like to present this proclamation. Thank you for all that you do to support breast cancer awareness. So would you like to say a few words?
I'm a 19-year survivor, and it's all about early detection. If I caught it early, it hadn't spread, and I'm still here to talk about it. So.
Thank you so much.
She's in charge of relay for everywhere. Used to be just Bellflower and Paramount and Downey and Long Beach, Norwalk, where else? La Mirada now. Torrance. So anyway, yeah. When is Bellflower's next relay, or the group? June 1st. Maybe I'll be, no.
Thank you so much. Oh, let me give you a coin here. Okay? There you go. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nancy? I'll give you a coin. All right, thank you so much. Okay, all right, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we'd like to invite Ms. Arlene Neri Whitney to receive the proclamation on the National Filipino American History Month. All right. The city proclaims National Filipino American History Month. Whereas October is National Filipino American History Month, and the Filipino American community is the second largest Asian American group in the United States, with a population estimated at 4 million. And Filipinos reached North America in the 16th century, and the first Filipino settlements on the continent was established way back in 1763. We recognize the many contributions Filipinos have made as a partner of the United States, including fighting wars alongside Americans and playing a role in the American labor movement. The celebration of Filipino-American Heritage Month provides an opportunity to promote the study of Filipino-American history, culture, and their significant contributions in the areas of art, society, politics, economics, education, technology, religion, and more. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Saniar Santa Ynez, Mayor of City of Bellflower, do hereby proclaim October 2023 as Filipino-American History Month. Signed, Mayor Saniar Santa Ynez, Mayor Pro Tem Dan Coops, Councilmember Ray Danton, Councilmember Wendy Morse, and Councilmember Victor Sanchez. Before I present this proclamation to Ms. Neri, I've known her for a long, long time. She started as a teacher in Bellflower High School, teaching English language arts way back in 1997. After that, she was promoted as assistant principal for curriculum at Bellflower High. Later on, she became principal at Ramona Elementary School, Dan's favorite elementary school. And then just recently, she was promoted as the executive director of CalAPS, which is American Advancing Pathways for Students, where she is the executive director. So on behalf of the City Council, I call her Miss Neri, Mrs. Whitney, I'd like to present you this proclamation. And thank you for what you do, and could you talk about something about CalAPS?
Sure. Thank you so much for the honor. CalAPS, or California Advancing Pathways for Students, our mission is clear. It's to provide quality career technical education for students in the Bellflower Unified School District, and to make sure that they are college and career ready and ready to contribute to the global community. So thank you so much for the honor to be here.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me give you a coin. There you go. All right, thank you so much. All right. Okay, that's it. Next item, public comments, Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, this is the time set aside for the public to address the city council on matters not listed on the agenda. Anyone wishing to address the city council should come to the podium, be recognized by the mayor, and state your name for the record. If you wish to address the city council on an agenda item, you may do so by approaching the podium as we review that particular item. You will be given 3 minutes to address the city council.
Okay, so if you want to speak about a non-agenda item, please sign up and speak.
Good evening, council.
Good evening.
I've been here a couple of times now. I want to first start off with some good news. I want to say thank you to the sheriff department. We had an incident last night that could have escalated to something bigger at the park again, at Carruthers Park. And somebody called the sheriff's department. It wasn't me. I happened to be walking my dog, and they showed up, and the group, within 5 minutes, was all gone. They left all the stuff on the ground, and alcohol and all sorts of other stuff, but the group was gone. And I just want to say thank you. I mean, it's a little bit of a sign of relief. I mean, again, these people seem to think that that's a safe place to hang out. The deputy said he recognized some of the people as Crip members. With the shootings and all that stuff that happened in the last few weeks, we appreciate the presence. It really definitely goes a long way. I do have one item of concern. I have a rental property over off of Eucalyptus and Linden. Off of Eucalyptus and Alondra, there is 2 liquor stores facing each other. One's K&B Liquor or BK Liquor. The other one's Love Liquor, I believe. The one BK Liquor or whatever, the alley right behind it, or it's a parking lot for that little plaza, recently had a gate installed, like an automatic gate or something like that. That has completely changed that lot back there. There's no more graffiti back there. There's no more furniture being thrown back there. There's no more drug sales going on back there. You go directly across the street to Love Liquor. They have the same layout in the plaza. The back entrance does not have a gate. You go there right now, you go there anytime, you're gonna find furniture, you're gonna find people dealing bike parts, dealing drugs, using drugs, homeless vagrants just sleeping back there. There's a lot of apartments on Eucalyptus, and they have their furniture that, for whatever reason, when they're moving out, they just throw out on the street, which makes it really easy for vagrants and people that are living on the street just to pull it and drag it right in behind that liquor store and hang out for a few days until the trash comes. Maybe it could be a week. I don't know if we can put some pressure on the owners to maybe install a gate behind that location. It goes a long way. I mean, just go look at it. One side is night and the other side is, in day. You can really see it. Appreciate your guys' help. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for coming.
Mr.
I
Mayor,
just
real
want-
quick response to that. The public safety director has told me the project's underway, and it should be ready in the next several weeks to get it going. So we are underway to put a gate back there like it is across the street to solve most of those problems. So
Okay, so the gate is
it's
coming up.
coming, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
very good. And thank you for your vigilance in reporting these issues. I know you have been here, this must be the 3rd time that you spoke before the council. And we heard you, we listened, and we took action. And I'm glad that the Sheriff's Department has been very responsive. So it's not finished, we're not done yet. We're still working on some issues, and hopefully these things will just get better. All right, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, seeing none. There are no public hearings tonight. There are no ordinances or resolutions for consideration, and we have one consideration item. Item 14A, Mr. Stewart.
Which probably isn't going to occur either. So this item here is a recommendation or a request by MMA Architecture, Greg James, to extend the CUP for the property down at 17617-17639 Bellflower Boulevard. The item is continued from the last meeting, from September 25th to this meeting. Due to Mr. Dutton's absence and due to the several conflicts we have in this council and the chance that we still might not get to a quorum tonight, staff is requesting that we consider this item later at a date certain on the next meeting of October 23rd. So we're requesting that you defer this item until then.
Okay, just for the benefit of the public, for this particular item, we have 3 council members who have to recuse themselves because of conflict. Typically, they have a business or they work within 500 feet of the subject property. So that being the case, we have to draw a lot and select one council member who will participate together with the other 2. So keep in mind, 3 are excluded from the onset and 3 are included. So we need to choose one more out of the 3. Okay, so but we didn't want to take the chance tonight because the person who might be selected could be Councilmember Danton, and he is not here. So the applicant will be here speaking to no one. So we will postpone this until the next meeting.
That's
Okay.
great. I just wanted to draw attention to the item that came in the mail today from Coast to Coast Commercial representing support for the Sonic Burger on that site and their continued interest on that site. And I just wanted to note it came in today after the posting of the agenda. It was included in communications.
Okay, very good. So with that, we will take an action to continue this item until the next city council meeting. Is there a motion to?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mayor Pro Tem Coops, seconded by Councilmember Sanchez, to continue this item until the next city council meeting. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Morse,
Aye.
Councilmember Sanchez,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Coops,
Aye.
Mayor Santenaz.
Aye. The next item on the agenda is consent calendar. Does anyone have any conflicts?
Mr. Mayor, no conflict, but I'd like to pull item B.
Item
15B.
15B, all right. Item 15B is being pulled. Anyone else? Any conflicts?
No,
Mayor
not
Pro
I
Tem
have-
Coops?
No.
I have a conflict.
Councilmember Morse?
15D
15D, you have a conflict, right?
and 14A. But 14A you just.
Yeah, yeah.
tabled.
So 15D is a conflict for you.
15D.
All right. All right. Councilmember Sanchez, let's discuss 15B.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I was just hoping that staff could give us a presentation on this item, as it is technology-based, and we're making some major changes to our tech infrastructure, and just hoping to get a little bit overview on that end, if I could, from the IT manager. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sergio Todorov. I'm new IT manager to the city of Bellflower. And for this council meeting, we are looking into discussion about the new contract going with the service provider, GST, Golden Star Technology Service Provider. And this contract is actually the reduction in the services. So we are looking to bring more IT management in-house versus to service management provider. In addition to that, city is looking for the new contract that allows city to terminate the current agreement and will result in almost 50% reduction in the monthly spending. Do you have more specific questions that I can answer?
Thank you, Sergio. First of all, welcome to the team. I know that we've been bringing the IT department in-house,
Yeah.
which I think has been terrific. You've done a lot of major changes already. Can you, I guess for one of my questions, really the only one is, we've had GST since 2015, and we have a good standing relationship there. Can you just kind of quickly articulate some of what are they going to be doing for us, and why should we keep GST on as a provider, as support?
So GST will provide the additional technical resource on site for 2 days out of each week, and this can expand during the projects and during the time when I will not be able to, when I'm not available here at the city. GST will provide the person who is currently assisting city users with any issues that they are facing. I will also rely on this person for the user support, but this person will escalate all the issues to me as a city IT manager. Why we should keep GST as the contract is because they have efficiently handling the licensing contracts, and this allows us to guarantee a smooth transition with the minimal disruptions. And keeping GST will also allow us to continue the service smoothly versus bringing another company and disrupt the services for IT services.
Sergio, if I may jump in, I think what the council member is getting to on this is we understand GST is a continuation of service and we're supportive of that. I think what he's looking for is that over the next year, you'll analyze the services and maybe consider an RFP for additional services to make sure that we're getting the right cost and the right services provided sometime in the next year before just rolling it over again. That's what he's looking at.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this contract also says that we can leave this contract with the 30 days notice, and if we decide to move to another company or another provider or issue RFP, we can do so.
I think one of the things that we've done well here, certainly on my watch, is over the last several years is make sure the contracts don't get stale. We look at these things and we do RFPs and competitive. This won't be a competitive bid process because it's a specialized service, but it is something that we probably should come out and do an RFP after 7-8 years on the contract.
I think
yeah.
Sergio did a very good job of explaining why we don't need to.
Right.
And I think that
For the
was-
moment, right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the key, right? The key is there's no need to do it. And you've validated that with the consistencies of services, who they are, they've been around, they understand the infrastructure, and you have come in on board to do more of the improvements. And you've already transitioned us a lot in the last how long has it only been? 2-3
3
months?
months.
So,
Yeah.
so with that, thank you. I appreciate all the work that you're doing on this, and thank you for validating the need to, or the no need to RFP. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank
sir.
you,
Thank you,
Councilmember
Mr. Mayor.
Sanchez. Any comment, question? Councilmember Morse?
No.
Okay, so my understanding is, just to piggyback on the question, we have the contractor, and it was, in the old contract, we have one and a half positions. So we brought in, Sergio, so basically we are contracting the half body, so to speak, as a backup. Okay.
Yes, this is correct.
Okay, all right, very good. Anything else? So with that, is there a motion to approve the rest of the consent calendar?
Move the consent calendar.
Second.
Motion by Mayor Pro Tem Cook, seconded by Councilmember Sanchez to approve the consent calendar with one recusal, right? Of
Yes.
15D
15D.
for Councilmember Morse. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Morse,
Aye.
Councilmember Sanchez,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Coops,
Aye.
Mayor Santenaz.
Aye. All right, we're almost done. Going on to council comments. All right, Councilmember Morse.
Well, first, I would just like to thank the mayor and the city council for this appointment. I am beyond blessed, and I want to thank my family and friends for your loving support and coming out and sharing this night with me. I will do my best for the city of Bellflower and my District 1, and thank you guys again.
Thank you, Councilmember Morse. I like the sound of it, right? Don't you? Okay. Councilmember Sanchez.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I too would like to just, I would like to express congratulations to Councilmember Morris. Welcome to the team. Looking forward to working with you. I have the pleasure of knowing you for, I think, at least 15 years, which is, a little bit more than half my life. So, watching your kids in the watching your kids in the audience and seeing how big they've grown, I mean, it's just remarkable. I feel like I haven't seen them as often. I know they've been very busy with academics and sports, but just congratulations again. Thank you for putting your name in the ring and for your willingness to serve. I hope you keep that spirit throughout the whole process. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Sanchez. Mayor Pro Tem Coops.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Before I congratulate Wendy, I want to just take a moment to acknowledge the good work that was done by her predecessor, Ray Hamada. Ray submitted his resignation here recently in August. He hadn't been in a meeting since January, and he served dutifully. He didn't miss a meeting. He attended every committee meeting. If there was anything going on in the city, Ray was there and represented us well. We're going to miss him. Now, not to say that we're not going to enjoy Wendy here, but Ray took over for his predecessor, which was his best friend, Ron Schnablegger. So as we pass the torch in the District Number 1, from one to another, I just want to make sure that we don't forget Ray Hamada, who did a great, great job working with us, and we really enjoyed having him on the council. And Wendy, I want to offer my congratulations. I see your mother-in-law Betty in the front row, and I feel the spirit of Gary here. And Gary, good friend of mine, taken way too soon, but Alan pointed out that the Bible that Wendy swore the oath on is her father-in-law's Bible, Gary's Bible. So Gary's here in the spirit, and I just always appreciate the Morse family, who represents quality, integrity, longevity. You guys know how to do it right. And Wendy has certainly earned the chance to be on this council, as you can see in the support here this evening. It's been 14 years since we had a lady on our council. That was Dorothy King. And so it was due that we had a lady be on our council. And we're excited to have her. and we're going to show her what we know and what we don't know, and she's going to bring new aspects to the council. We're very excited to have her here. So thank you, Wendy, for applying.
Thank you.
Thank you for your stick-to-itiveness. And when Wendy came to her interview, Wendy always looks good. She never looked better. She had on this black suit, and it was, I was ready to give her the job just on appearance. But yeah, there you go. But Alan, we appreciate your support and how you allowed your wife to proceed and how you had to relinquish your job on the public safety, which you've been a valuable asset throughout the years. That, things change. We can't have the whole Morris family employed by the city, so that was nepotism. But nevertheless, I just wanted to encourage Wendy. It'll be difficult at times, it'll be fun at times, it'll be a new chapter in your life. And this is a day and a night your family will never forget. So just remember it, cherish it, and we're going to do the best we can to keep Bellflower moving in the right direction as we have in the last few years. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Coops. That's a very hard act to follow,
Well, you don't need to.
but I'll try. First of all, Wendy, congratulations again for your appointment. I know it's going to be well, let me start first with the oath taking. I know how it felt. I think you almost kind of choked.
I did.
Yes, and I have the same feeling when I was when I took the oath the first time. It's very very sentimental, very emotional when you take the first oath, because that's the first public office that you will take. It is. I know that Councilmember Sanchez was very different. He took the oath of office during COVID, so. But right in the council chamber, it's the feeling is very different. I can tell you that. And it was one time that another council member was given the oath, and he almost forgot his name because of his anxiety. But anyway, it is this is a night that you will always remember. You'll take many oaths in life, but this is the first time that you took an oath of office here before your friends, before city council, and it's televised, by the way. So it's something that you will always remember. Also, I'd like to again thank all those who supported Wendy. She will need a lot of support from you guys. And as we said at the last meeting, the councilman, whoever was appointed this time, will have to run in the next election, which is about just over a year from now. So time flies. So be ready. It's going to be in November 2024. She will have to run to really earn her seat. And that's one of the requirements that we had. Whoever is going to be appointed will be running at the next election. I'd like to make a couple of announcements here. I want to thank our staff and the Bellflower Noon Lions Club for a successful car show last Saturday. It was well attended. I hope you came last Saturday. It's one of our bigger events in the city of Bellflower. It was well organized. The streets are almost full of cars. There's only a few open spots, but from the organizer, he said that all spots were sold out. And also thank you to staff again for the wonderful preparation for the state of the city. It was well attended, and everything just went on very smoothly. And then finally, on September 30, Councilmember Sanchez and I attended the gun buyback program at Sims Park. It was well organized. I think this was the best outcome for all the gun buyback programs that the county had organized. But let me just caution you, they collected over 140 guns. They are not all from Bellflower. Not all from Bellflower. There was a lady who came all the way from San Diego and surrendered about 5 guns that she inherited from her husband who just passed away, and she didn't know what to do with them. So she came to Bellflower and then gave back those guns. And if there's any opportunity again to have those guns to be given back, please take that opportunity, because the more guns that are off the street, the better, the safer we are. And let me just, at my comments at Sims Park on that Saturday, I reiterated that it is not, it's a volunteer program. We're not taking away your Second Amendment rights. If you just want to get rid of your guns, please do so, and in return, they give you a gift card. All right, so with that, we will adjourn this meeting to the next regular meeting of the Bellflower City Council at 5:30 p.m. on Monday, October 23rd, 2023. This meeting is now adjourned.